Welcome to AI and Cloud Weekly, your essential briefing on the forces shaping our digital future. Tonight, we are tracking a high-stakes battle to build the one super app that could rule them all. That's right, the tech giants are in an all-out race to create the single interface for your entire digital life. And believe me, the competition is getting absolutely fierce. We'll also be covering the incredible rise of autonomous agents. This is AI that doesn't just respond to your commands, but actually takes action on your behalf. And we're going to confront a critical economic question. What happens when AI starts displacing jobs faster than we can possibly create new ones? All right, let's get into it. So our top story tonight is all about strategy and consolidation. You see, the biggest names in tech aren't just building tools anymore. No, they're building entire ecosystems, and the fight for dominance is escalating by the day. Let's start with OpenAI, because they've made their ambition crystal clear. They don't just want to build the best chatbot, they want to build the last app you'll ever need. The vision here is to create a super app, just one single chat interface that plugs into all your other applications, from email to banking, becoming the central command for your whole digital life. And listen, this isn't just some hypothetical plan. OpenAI just acquired Hero Finance, a company that manages over $1 billion in assets. Now, why is this so significant? Well, by integrating personal finance directly into ChatGPT, they're aiming to take over a core daily activity. It is a brilliant strategic move to make their platform not just useful, but absolutely essential. But you can be sure Microsoft is not standing still. Their countermove is all about autonomous agents. And these aren't just copilots that help you write things. No, these are AI systems currently in testing that can understand a high-level goal, like, say, plan my business trip to Tokyo, and then just go and execute all the necessary steps automatically. Their huge advantage here? Their massive existing customer base and all the data within that ecosystem. And of course, Google is in the thick of this fight, fiercely defending its enterprise territory. They've launched a new interface designed to compete directly with coding assistants. But the real strategy here is all about integration. By connecting apps, files, and automated actions, Google is trying to create this seamless productivity engine that locks in business users and makes it incredibly difficult for them to switch. So, how does all this high-level strategy affect the people actually building with this technology? Well, in this next section, we're looking at the new tools that developers and architects can start using right away. First up is a really fascinating new technique that's being called Caveman Prompting. The idea is brilliantly simple. You use minimal, direct language to get what you want from an AI model. By stripping out all the polite conversational fluff, you can dramatically reduce your token usage, which, directly translates to lower costs. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. A standard polite prompt can be boiled down to just a few keywords, and you get the same result with a fraction of the tokens. It's a huge efficiency gain. And here's a little pro tip. With some models, writing your prompt in Chinese can actually reduce the token count even more. Now for a few other key tool updates. First, for developers on Mac, OpenAI Codex now includes a built-in browser that can automatically test, find errors, and even fix your web apps. Next up, Google has open-sourced a new model for time series prediction, which is critical for anyone doing forecasting in finance or operations. And finally, the app-building tool Lovable is expanding by integrating major payment gateways like Stripe and Paddle, with India's Cash-Free coming soon. For our final section, let's zoom out and really look at the bigger picture, how AI is intersecting with society, and how it's directly impacting our jobs and our safety. This is a pretty stark number. Recent research estimates that somewhere between 73,000 and 100,000 people have been laid off globally, with AI cited as a reason. This isn't a problem for the future. It is happening right now. This leads to a really critical economic question, something people are starting to call the AI layoff trap. The logic is simple. If AI automates jobs faster than we can create new ones, who's going to be left to buy all the products that these hyper-efficient companies are selling? It's a potential feedback loop where automation erodes its own customer base, and it's a major concern for economists. In response to all these complex ethical questions, some companies are taking proactive steps. Google's DeepMind, for example, is now hiring philosophers to work directly inside their labs. The idea is that if you're building systems that think, you probably need people who have spent their lives studying how we think. The goal is to embed a deeper understanding of human values into AI to prevent it from causing unintentional harm. And the progress we're seeing isn't just digital. We're seeing incredible leaps in the physical world, too. A new robotic hand has just been developed that can achieve a level of precision and dexterity that's equivalent to a human's, which signals major advancements for manufacturing, for medicine, and way beyond. And we're going to end this segment on a truly strange note. Meta is reportedly building a digital AI clone of Mark Zuckerberg. The stated goal? Improving employee engagement. It's a bizarre experiment, for sure, but it also points toward a future where we might be interacting with digital versions of leaders, celebrities, or maybe even ourselves. And that's our briefing for this week. Thanks for watching AI and Cloud Weekly. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay ahead with AI and Cloud Weekly.